What's good, YouTube? It's your boy Danny, aka Puerto Rican Face Mendoza, in the building, real quick, doing his Banlist video. Now, I never thought that, in the years of playing that I would ever, do something like this, because just recently I decided that I really wanted to try to do this YouTube thing because I think it's fun. I've had the most fun I have had in Yu-Gi-Oh! Lately, just by doing this and playing more. So I decided to, partake in this year's 2013 ban list. Now, my ban list is gonna be very short. I think that, I could be wrong, but I think that I'm pretty sure I'm gonna be wrong, because that's how it is. But I think that it's gonna be like just a miniature, small little ban list. And the reason why is because the only thing they would probably do is try to nuke decks that are like a complete waste of time, that holds players back. And I think everybody knows that because they've done that in the past with other decks. I was gonna go into a complete analysis and break down each thing, but I think that this is gonna be like short and sweet, this next one. So they've done it before. Obviously, I'm going down the path of saying, oh, they do it to promote their product. Yeah, they do, but it makes sense. Like if I was doing a business, then that's the way that I would, do it as best as possible. And on a little side note, Rob found a bunch of royal impressions now. We have a Banlist tournament that we do like once a month now, inspired by Japan at our local tournament. It was pretty fun. But okay, so I'm gonna give like a short reason, and if I have to talk about it a little bit longer, I will. But the first card I think that is gonna probably be banned, and I only have one card on the list, is card destruction. The reason why I say card destruction, and I know that it's like it's not like people think it's not that broken, but it auto wins dragons. Like a lot of the times I activate card destruction at a local tournament, and it's the greatest thing in the world. You either push into max C, if you play it smart, you can get your opponent's outs just by knowing what they've accumulated while you were playing in the match. I've like completely annihilated somebody just by holding the card destruction and activating it at the right time. And it's just obviously card destruction is a super rejuv. It's a huge move. The reason why I don't think this deck gets hit a lot is because that they're promoting tins. Everybody knows that they're promoting the tins, and you can't sell the tins if the deck sucks. So there's no point. Then I'm gonna go straight to the limited list. Going down to one is Spellbook of Secrets. I hate it. I love Spellbooks. It's one of my favorite decks. I really like Dragons too, but Spellbooks is awesome. I prefer to play that deck if I could, but I play what wins, and I know they both win, but it's just a more consistent and easier win as far as side deck goes. With Spellbook of Secrets, you can copy it with Masters, you can remove it, and you can search it with Eternity. So maybe you play two copies instead of one. That way you have more access to Spellbook of Secrets, so it gets removed. And yeah, just seriously, Spellbook of Masters, it'll limit the turn 1 broke open play, but it slows the Spellbook deck down enough where people can actually catch up to it. So I think that's why I should go to 1. I think the boat comes back. I know that people don't want to hear that because some people hated windups, but windups, like Zen Meidi was a problem, but I think that problem is now like completely solved. I think that people will be a little bit different with Valor now, and like they'll realize that Valor is a huge part of the format. Breakthrough skill is out. Phoenix Chain is out. There's a lot of ways to negate it. So I think that right there comes back. And you know, it brings the opportunity back to windups to be able to play again. Ophion, I say 1 on this card. The reason why is because he is what the format, is what this game is going to be about. Is not going to be about in the future. What I mean is they have synchros coming out. Synchros are huge. In this set, there's like 7 to 8 of them being printed. Some really good ones, by the way. And in the next set after that, there's supposed to be, I think, some more synchros. I haven't really looked into Shadow Specters because I've just been focusing on Judgment of the Light to know what I need to get, but that's like a huge thing. Ophion, I think it's your time. I know you just got in the game, but you are not what Yu-Gi-Oh needs. So I'd say bye-bye to you and see you go to 1 hopefully, because not like it's hindered me. I've beaten that deck over and over. But it is a long and annoying match, so I hope it goes. Sarco to 1, and I know people are like, Sarco wasn't good before that, but Sarco is like really the consistency part of that deck. Like, I know people are like, oh, super rejuv. Sometimes I don't even open with super rejuv, hardly ever. So it's mainly Sarco. Sarco is what you open with a fire and an earth. You remove for water, you remove for wind, vice versa, the opposite. It just makes it so that way it's more consistent and allows you to add babies to your hand. Makes it so that way you can have, you know, 2 XYZs on each turn. It makes it so you can load your your graveyard up way better. So Sarco, I think it gets hit to 1. People say 2, but that's what people were running anyway, so there's no point in putting it to 2. Going to the semi list. Yep, that's all I have for the limited list. I don't think that there's anything crazy that we should be doing. On the semi list, Chaos Sorcerer. Chaos Sorcerer is it's a good card. It's a 6, and I just think that it's definitely not like crazy enough where it should be at 1. Another thing, it helps with the new chaos monster that they're making, the level 8 synchro. I know that sounds crazy, but if you bring in the chaos monsters back, that's one way to bring it back. Bring back Chaos Sorcerer, bring it to 2. Dragoons, 2. The reason why I say 2 is because I don't think there's anything else in that deck other than Status that can get hit. Status is like the sick broken card. Megalo, you take him out and you know you got the beefy dude that makes the deck. And Dragoons is the searcher. Dragoons is the problem, like, to me. Like marksman and infantry, that's a part of the deck. Hitting that just makes like no sense. You put Dragoons to 2 and maybe something else, then because they'll probably want to nerf the deck, but that deck promotes synchros too, so it's kind of hard to get rid of a deck that's going to promote synchros. Now people are going to want to play the new stuff. There's so much good stuff coming out. This is going to be like crazy, so we'll see what happens. Tenki to 2. Reason why? There's so much decks that are playing it. It's like having a rota. Like I understand they put She and Smoke Signal at 3, but they had to, because She and Smoke Signal is what gave the deck some type of resurgence. To me, Tenki should go to 2 or 1, and I understand that that's hitting the deck. You know, people are like, oh, but it's supposed to be promoted. It's just there's got to be some balance. Like, with all the stuff they're going to be giving it, I still don't think the deck's going to be good. I might be eating my words. I think the deck sucks. I hate that deck. There's nothing good about it. I play tested it, sold it. Got it again because there was hype. Play tested, sold it. I don't like that deck. I prefer to play anything else other than that deck. Super Rejuv, I think it's worthy at 2. I would like for it to stay at 3, but with 7 Sword out, and now that people are just realizing that it's so good, it's the 7 sword will probably stay at 3 because it's like the draw. It's like a draw card. It's like D-draw, old school, allure. You know, it's like trade-in a little bit. You know, like I know that trade-in's not the best one to, but trade-in, I like trade-in, but you know, it's like whatever. But it's a draw card. You know, it makes that deck way consistent. I love it. It's a good card. You know, you remove, you draw on the 2, you speed up your deck, you search, and rejuv should probably go to 2. You shouldn't have to triple rejuv. I think double rejuv still puts you ahead, but the likelihood of that happening with it at 2 is way harder. Blue douche. That, as some of you know, is the magician for spellbooks. That card is Stratos, but it's worse because if it gets flipped up, it's like retarded. Now, luckily, you know, you can't special summon it and gain the effect, but when you normal, you can book the thing down when they attack it. You can book it down with fate, you know, and it's just too much of a problem. You know, it's like it lets you search for anything in the deck. Now, if you're gonna hit secrets to 1, which is probably more than likely gonna happen, then you definitely gotta put blue douche to 2 because it's just that good. I love that card. Mezuki 2. Hard to, I mean, what, because the ghost trick deck, the vampire stuff, all that's gotta get some type of promotion, and Plague Spreader sucks. It's good. It'll be good to see it go to 2 if it does, but even though like that should be the reason why it should go to 2 because it sucks. But Mezuki, man, Mezuki's like, I think the thing that gives the deck a push. You know, like it should definitely bring that back. Lonefire 2. Plants need some type of support. Possibly Dandelion 2. I didn't put that on my list, but you know, those 2 cards, you bring them back, it makes synchro plays, it makes it easier. You know, it gives you an opportunity to do something. You know, other than other than just trying to get one lonefire at some point. The deck doesn't even have Sangan anymore, so that makes it a little bit harder. No turn 1 set, no tour guide search. There's no, you know, you need at least one of those cards to come back. Definitely lonefire over Dandelion, even though both of them would be nice, but we definitely need it with all the new stuff coming out. You know, it's for the plants. We're probably gonna see one of those 2 get bumped up. Vanity's Emptiness. Vanity's Emptiness. The reason why I say that is because when this broke ass card was around, I know you guys remember it. You just said it after you went ham and went game. Pat Hoban did the same thing. I read so many of it. I read his tourney report, which was amazing, by the way. And he said lockdown. I've done it too. The thing's freaking retarded. I love it. I wish I would have like had the balls to play it way earlier, but you know, big ups to you, Pat Hoban. Good shit on that. He went hard in the paint, and you know, he's our national champion for it. So next, where was I? TG Striker. Just take it. Come on. I don't even have to go like into that. Like seriously, just give that deck something. Let some people want to do something with it. Gale answers a lot of different stuff. Ophion, just a whole bunch of different things. It's a good side deck card. I would love to side deck Gale. He's a level 3 tuner, so he makes it easier for the level 11 thing to come out. Plus, you can normal summon half something and then banish for 8 because they're going to be promoting the 11 synchro, and it gives you an opportunity to actually bring that guy out. So that would be very good in the side deck. I think dragons will probably play that in the side too. I don't know, because it's the normal summon they love. And that's it for my semi-limited. In 3s, there's probably way more, but this is what I like to see come back. Destiny Hero Malicious. Now, I have a personal thing. The regionals that I top 8'd that I won was because of Destiny Hero Malicious. There was a lot of different stuff in it, you know, Destiny Draw, of course. I played T-Hero, and I just missed that card. You know, like, if you're going to promote synchros, let me give it to the logical reason. If you're going to promote synchros, bring back the dude that made synchros sick. Made it easy to bring out Stardust and Thought Ruler and Red Dragon. You know, like, removing to special summon to either trib or stack for an XYZ. It's only going to happen maybe once, and if you're lucky, twice. You know, you're still going to open with double malicious. And there really isn't any other Destiny heroes that are any good that goes with it. So, bringing it back to 3 is not going to, like, unless I don't know about something that's, like, majorly broken, I don't think it's going to kill anything. Another good reason is I ordered 3 first editions of both the cards. So, regardless of what happens, that's my personal thing. I'm keeping it. Because I plan on rebuilding the T-Hero deck, and that was Therasac Punsadont, if some of you don't know. That came up, I think it was him who came up with the build a long time ago that inspired me to play it at regionals and piloted me to first place, so it was really good. I remember that day was awesome. So that, and Suki to 3. Suki is good, but I only like playing 2 anyway, like at max in spellbooks, 1 in dragons, because I like side blocker a lot. But that mainly is my list, you know, like I'm pretty sure I missed some stuff, but I couldn't think of anything else. I kept looking at other people's lists, and I disagreed with so much of it. You gotta remember, they are doing what they can to make money in the end of the day. So why would they like restrict decks that are gonna make money? You know, like spellbooks doesn't. I don't know if there's anything that really makes money for spellbooks coming up, but you know, there's always gonna be the potential that anytime a spellcaster comes out, people are gonna want to put it in spellbooks. So you know, that might be just a good reason to keep them around, because that deck is awesome. People love it. It is one of the best decks they've ever made. It took me a long time to realize that, by the way, because I hated spellbooks, but I definitely went to the dark side, and I love it. The dark side is awesome. So I like casting spells and opening broke and plus 6ing at the end. Magic does it. Why the fuck can't we do it? You know what I mean? Like, you want to stop Yu-Gi-Oh from fucking drawing 6 cards, but Magic, they motherfucking, you fucking play Sphinx Revelation just in case, and you fucking draw 8 at the end of the turn. That, it's okay in Magic. You know, you auto lose, but people fucking deal with it. You know, quit bitching. You know, if you want to fucking draw 6 at the end of the turn, play the fucking deck. Same thing with fucking spellbooks. You want to draw, you want to plus 6 and set up a field with Jowgen, play the fucking deck. Stop being so fucking cheap. You know, I got a lot of love for the community, and I got a lot of love for the Yu-Gi-Oh world, but seriously, quit bitching. You know, just enjoy what they give you. You know, Johnny Lee, he said, and I can't quote him perfectly, but he said that chess players were playing they play chess for, you know, hundreds of years, right? And it's always a mirror match. Always a mirror match. Nothing changes. You know, you could play a different strategy, you know, to try to beat your opponent, but you gotta focus and train. They train hard. There's no stopping them. You know, they don't bitch. They don't go, it's fucking, like, what did you play today at the chess tournament? A mirror match. Like, seriously, man? Like, come on, guys. You know, it's about having fun, and yeah, we play to win. You don't play to lose. So, like and subscribe. Much love. Remember, this video was just generally about trying to get, you know, my vision out there, and I really hope they don't touch, like, the 2 decks because I like them. Spellbooks and dragons should stay. Just come up with alternatives and side deck harder and main deck stuff. You know, that's not to say I don't lose to rando decks, because some people side smart and others don't. So much love, like and subscribe. Hope you guys like the video. Comment in the box. My September 2013 ban list. DK motherfucking son. Just so y'all know, that's my Xbox. OMG, it's DK son. And another thing, you know, if you guys want me to do any other videos, hit me up. You know, message me. Puerto Rican Face Mendoza is Puerto Rican Face is my dueling network thing name. So if you guys ever want to play, let me know. Much love. Puerto Rican Face Mendoza out the building. Peace.